They're the three main things you need. When should you go full-time in trading? Now, this is a question that I get a lot, especially now since I have more of a social media presence on Instagram, YouTube not so much. So if you have enjoyed my trading journey, drop it a like and drop it a subscribe to support me. People see the trades that we take, people see that we're making money. And not even just me, a lot of these social media trading people, half of the time it's phony, half of the time it's fake, but you guys get sold on that lifestyle. And you want to go full time because you want to replace your 9 to 5. Now you have to figure out when is the right time to go full time. Trading as a side income and trading as a full-time income is two completely different things. The pressure on things is different. Why trading is good as a side income is your main job that you do, you're able to have that to cover your bills. You know that you're going to have a roof over your head. However, the markets, like we know, can do whatever the market wants. So if you have quit your job, even if back then, even if before your trading was making more than your 9 to 5 job, if you didn't hit any trades at that certain time, you could still have a roof over your head. You still had food on the table, especially if you've got a family, you still have a family. You can still provide food for your kids. However, the pressure that it takes when trading is your sole income, the first thing you might do, you might doubt your trades that you're in, whether that's swing trade or day trading. You'll overanalyze every single trade. Before, when you were trading as a side income, as a hobby, you would put the trade on without thinking. What is that sound? That's a helicopter. God, helicopter in the outside is crazy shit. God, what is that? Shut up. However, now you need the money. Now you need to cover £3,000 each month. You'll analyze the trade and you'll be like, oh, I really need to make money this month. Oh, this trade can't be wrong, this can't be wrong, because you'll be stressed. The trade, you would have already missed the trade. Within scalping is very quick, very quick. And when the market, in your swing trading, when your market turns against you, it's not just your stock that goes down, the whole market goes down. So if you have bills to pay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to pull your money out of the market. Whereas if you had a job, you could have doubled down. Where's the dog? Whereas if you had a job, you had that extra disposable income, you could have doubled down, you could have got a better price, you could have got a better average, and in the long run, made more money. So the right way to do things is you need consistency. If you've had one green month, if you're swing trading, if you're day trading, you had one green month and you're thinking, I made £5,000 this month, I'm gonna quit my day trading, I'm gonna quit my 9 to 5 job because this will just be like a linear trajectory up. That's not how life works. I've been trading for 8 years and I'm only full-time. Depends what you class as full-time. Technically, I'm not even a full-time trader because I'm making videos. I've got other side businesses. In life, if you want to be successful, you can't just rely on one. I understand the stage that you guys are at because your 9 to 5 is taking a lot of your time and you need to diversify to have different sources of income that doesn't require all your time. I get that, okay? But if you're thinking of going full-time after being consistent after 1 month, boys, chat, that's not the case. If you want to be in Switzerland, okay, you can't do that with a 9 to 5, I understand that. And you see these videos thinking you want to live like that, okay, but 1 month is not enough. You need to be consistent. You need to be hitting, out of the 12 months of the year, you have to be profitable at least 9 months. And if you can, you do that for 2 years, and if you can do that for 2 years, then you can come to me and I will tell you if you can go full-time being a profitable trader. Like, becoming profitable is one thing, however, becoming profitable consistently for 2 years is a different thing. Some people can get lucky in the markets. They didn't invest in a course, they didn't invest in education, they just went into the market solely off their own back and they were just longing everything. However, at that time, the market conditions, the liquidity in the market meant a monkey could have bought and it could have gone up. But that doesn't mean that you're a genius. That means you caught the market at the right time and you could have bought anything and made money. But that doesn't mean you're a successful trader or a consistent trader. You bought at the right time, that's it, okay? So you have to understand these things. I know when you make money you feel like you're on top of the world, but what's going to happen when it switches? If you haven't been consistent for 12 months and you have gone full-time, like I said to you before, you're going to have stress after stress after stress. You're going to be wondering if you blew your account, how you're going to pay for the bills. you're gonna find other ways to make money because you have bills to pay for, and that's not the case. That's so different from trading as a side hustle. So you guys have to think about that. And then your trading is gonna completely zoom, right? Because if you go full time, stress over analyzes your thought. You need the money, so you trade different, right? For example, people that are practicing on demo accounts, as soon as they put £500 in their account, they're going to be trading different, okay? So it's different, guys. Each situation affects your trades in different ways. And I think what some people don't realize that's not in the trading industry or hasn't been in it for a long time is you're going to have drawdown months. You're going to have red months, man. As a trader, every trade is not a positive trade. I mean, every trade is not green. Sometimes, some months you have red days, you have drawdowns, and if you have bills that you have to pay for that, you're gonna be stressed. So another thing that you need to do before becoming a full-time trader is you have your trading money, you have your you have to have 3 pots. You have your trading money, which is your day trading money, you have your investment pot, which is your swing pot, and then you have an emergency fund pot. This pot should be 6 to 12 months of bills that you needed to pay for. So if everything else failed, you have money that you can pay for your bills and you don't go broke, right? They're the 3 main things you need. Like, because of the era that we're in, we are in the doom scroll era, guys. A lot of people want things and they want it quick. They want it quick. Asian people, the same, right? We are taught that as a man you should provide for the family, you should make the money, and then people see these videos on YouTube saying that they've made £100,000 in a day trading, and then they get hooked on that idea. So everyone's just trying to rush the process. Guys, like any field you go in, it takes time. To become a doctor, you study for 7-8 years. So for something like being a trader where you make way more money when you scale than a doctor, why are people trying to rush it? They're trying to say it's a get rich quick scheme. They're trying to be like, oh, I need to make that money, I need to have the titles of full-time trader now, and rush things. But then that will lead you to over trading, it will lead you to being stressed about bills, and it will lead you to keep blowing your account and being on red days because you rush things. And that's not the case, guys. Sometimes you need to take it slow and steady wins the race. That little nursery thing doesn't go, it's a thing for a reason, guys. Stay consistent at your job. I know this isn't what you want to hear. However, if you have all those steps in place, then you can think about becoming a full-time trader. If you're day trading, you're stressed about over trading, revenge trading, and all those other stresses that's making you an unprofitable trader that you're taking losing streaks on, think about what is going to happen when you have no income and you have bills coming out at the 31st of each month and it's the last trading day of the month. You're gonna be stressed, okay? Like your direct debits aren't gonna be like, oh, all right, Jeff, mate, don't worry, bro, you've had a bad red month, so I'm gonna stop the direct debits coming out. You just focus on trading and becoming profitable, along with your relationship issues that you may have. You might have your girlfriend in the back saying blah blah, right? That's gonna add more stress, and then you're gonna have that dark cloud over your head thinking, oh my god, I can't do this, I'm not a good trader because I keep losing trades. Now I have no money coming in and I can't, pay for the bills. So guys, that's the worst thing you do as a trader, because as a trader, a lot of people look down on us when we're first starting out. They think that we can't make it. They think the whole industry is a scam. So, and once you become profitable, once you made your first little bit of money, to even think about being a full-time trader, that cloud goes because you think, I can do it, right? Everyone that ever doubted me, I'm achieving my dreams. But that cloud's going to soon come over your head when you can't pay the bills and your trading is taking a hit because of stress. So guys, lock in, make some money. They're the 3 things that you need. To have your day trading, bit of money. You need your swing trading, bit of money. And you need to have a nice pot there for your bills for the next 6 to 12 months. So nothing affects your trading. And also, to be profitable, 9 months out of the 12 months for 2 years. So guys, I'll see you guys on the other side. Stay locked in, keep making money, and stay blessed. Peace. Like and subscribe.